Welcome back to DeFi Tactics. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do not make any financial decisions based on my word alone. Always do your own research. With that said, today we're going to discuss Trustline's issuance and upcoming launch of a decentralized stablecoin on the Songbird Network. Let's get to it. So as you can see, we're on Trustline's Twitter page, and if we scroll down to this pinned tweet, it says, introducing fee on Songbird and the XRP ledger. So let's break down their Medium article here. Fee is a Songbird version of Aurei. We are creating the coin to distinguish it from Aurei on the Flare network, since they are both tradable on the XRP ledger's decentralized exchange. So why would we trade? We're going to kind of break it down in this article. Remember, the Songbird network is a $10 of sorts for the Flare network, and fee is the experimental prototype. So what's the benefit of fee? As previously mentioned, both fee and Aurei will be represented on the XRP ledger as trustless tokens. Both coins are transferable to the XRP ledger. Additionally, it seeks from their originating networks, Songbird and Flare, via the Solaris bridge. This is completely separate from Flare Finance. There's a much more interesting consequence of the fee-Aurei pair on the XRP ledger's exchange. Payments can leverage the order book liquidity, the trustless token model, and the Solaris bridge to leverage cross-chain and cross-currency payments. For example, a payment originating in fee on Songbird can be 1. Transferred to the XRP ledger via Solaris. 2. Then a payment can be initiated and instructed to consume fee Aurei liquidity to convert fee into Aurei in the first path step. 3. And then be sent to a trustless issuing account in the second path step. 4. Once a transaction is verified by the state connector, the Aurei is available for collection by the intended recipient on Flare. A transmitter could transfer value from Flare to Songbird and vice versa using the XRP ledger as an intermediary without a central counterparty. So breaking that down essentially into English, this means using fee and Aurei in the XRP ledger and Solaris, we can send a payment from the Songbird network to a recipient on the Flare network. So again, all that mumbo jumbo breaks down to we are on Songbird, we have fee, we want to pay somebody on Flare in Aurei, and we can do that trustlessly without a third party like in a centralized exchange or a Visa or a MasterCard. Scrolling down a little bit further, we've got the Songbird launch plan. There will be a limit on the amount of Songbird collateral that can be used to supply or borrow fee during the first phase to mitigate potential risks. Additionally, we may require pre-registration for participants. A little further down, it discusses the security steps it's taking to reduce the risks of vulnerabilities. So 1, we'll keep the code base closed source until it's audited. Additional requirement of KYC of participants until the code is open source if they want to mess with the code. And 3, maybe create a private closed source or public open source bug bounty program. This is a cool little incentive that they're adding in here. The first Aurei NFT. With the assistance of 2 community members, we have created a unique NFT artwork to commemorate the inauguration of Aurei. The NFT represents the first Aurei to ever be minted and will be automatically received by the first user to supply Aurei in Probity's treasury. This is a unique, one-of-a-kind experience for the winning bidder. We will release more details about how to register for the auction in a future post. So, with that said, Probity DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, but it's also what we're calling an FCO, or Financial Cooperative Organization. A cooperative organization is a voluntary organization and it's owned by its members. There are a lot of examples in the pre-Web3 era, such as credit unions, that clearly show that the model works. It will also work in the Web3 era because the core idea is the same. No one person or organization owns an FCO. Breaking down what a DAO is, we're going to scroll down here, and the term DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization and can be described as an open source blockchain protocol governed by a set of rules created by its elected members that automatically execute certain actions without the need for intermediaries. The DAO's rules are embedded in computer code, which executes by itself based on the behavior of the protocol. A DAO helps to keep a network safe and optimized without the need for manual intermediation by its members. So what does this mean? This means that any governance issues or changes to the protocol go through the DAO, which is completely decentralized as it's based in rules in computer code. So essentially, this is a way to govern an organization without having a few certain members in complete control, such as a CFO, a CEO. The rules that the organization needs to follow are already hard-coded into the DAO, and the people that participate, such as the community members, are the ones that run the show. If you're getting anything out of this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button and left me a comment in the comment section below. Switching over to the Trustline site at trustline.co, I want to highlight a couple things. Scrolling down, send and receive, trade, borrow, and earn stablecoins using a connected fiat bank account, first available in the United States. This means that there will be a fiat on and off ramp through the Trustline app. This will be a decentralized way to get money from your bank account into crypto. We don't have to worry about exchange custody. We can use Trustline in a decentralized way to get money from our bank account into crypto and then vice versa. From crypto into our bank account without worrying about third-party or centralized exchanges. Probity Vault is the bank in the Trustline ecosystem. We will be able to deposit Aurei into it and earn yield on that, or we can take out loans and access credit through the Probity Vault. Again, think of anything that a credit union would do, we will be able to do in Probity Vault. We talked about Solaris, so I just want to touch base on Solaris. Essentially, Solaris is the non-custodial bridge that we can transfer assets to and from the XRP ledger. So essentially, this is what allows us to transfer fee from Songbird to the XRP ledger and then change that into Aurei and send that to Flare. Again, this is all decentralized, so there's no third-party risk there. And so one final review of the type of currencies we're talking about in the Trustline ecosystem. We have Fee, which is the experimental stablecoin on the Songbird Network. We have Aurei, which is the stablecoin that will be used in the Flare network system. And we have the TCN token. This TCN is a governance token for the Trustline Credit Network. TCN represents accumulated interest and is convertible into Fee or Aurei at a 1-to-1 rate. So that about wraps it up. I just wanted to go over this news with Trustline launching the Fee stablecoin on the Songbird Network in the near future. As always, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. We'll catch you next time on DeFi Tactics. Transferred to the XRP ledger via the Solaris.